Hey guys, Rachele here with Amethyst Ascension. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much for joining me again. So, I knew it was only going to be a matter of time. I released my All Spreads deck, The Love of SpreadsOracle, in the beginning of October of last year. And I knew one of the reasons why I sat on not telling, there was only a small handful of people that I trusted that knew what kind of deck that I was making, because I knew as soon as I released it or released the idea that other people would do it. That's just the nature of the beast, right? So this is the first deck that I've seen. And if you guys know of other decks that have been released since I released mine, or even before that I just didn't even know about, that are an all spreads deck, let me know. But this is the first deck that I've seen that is all tarot spreads or oracle spreads, whatever, since I released my all spreads deck last year. Now, I did showcase this particular book on my channel last year, around the same time, I believe, and did one of the spreads. So I believe that this is just all of the actual spreads from that particular. I would have to check, and I don't have the book up here. It's down in my witchy room where I can't get to it right now. But I'm guessing that it is all the same spreads that were in the deck, and that's maybe why it came out so quickly after the book. But I just wanted to show these. So there's different categories to this. And one is care. One is change. One is growth, and one is shadow. Oh. It's not going to be perfect, guys. It's about all I can... There we go. All right. So, let me see something. So, let me read out of here. So, Tarot for all seasons. This deck is divided into 4 seasons: growth, shadow, change, and care. The season of growth provides spreads that will help you develop your relationships, grow your knowledge, advance in your career, and more. The season of shadow focuses on helping you confront areas of your life where you may feel shame, guiding you through spreads to uncover buried desires, deal with generational trauma, and challenge your own toxic traits. Now, in the season of change, you'll find spreads to support you while you weather change, and also fight to make change to your relationships, your job, your life, and your world. And finally, in the season of care, you'll find spreads to soothe you and to help you soothe the important people in your life. These are seasons of the soul, and you can move through them at your own pace. Seek out a spread that speaks to your needs, or pull a spread at random and let the deck be your guide. So, it talks about the season of growth, talks about the season of shadow, season of change, season of care, and then tarot glossary. So that's the little book that comes with it. So if I remember right, they were all the same kind of spreads, but for each different season. So, how can I care for myself? How can I care for others? What is the biggest lesson I need to learn about care? Change. A change I want to make within myself, a change I want to make for my community, how I can be resilient in the face of change. Intentions, how I intend to grow. A misbelief I intend to release while I grow. And 3, how I intend to nurture myself while I grow. intentions for shadow. How I can embrace my shadow, how I can challenge my shadow, and how to take care of myself while confronting my shadow. So these are all kind of like the same kind of premise, like identifying how to work with it, like advice kind of thing. Your 3 card. Those are excellent. Now, my deck, it's all on one side and then it's all the backs. And this is like cardboardy. My deck is like actual tarot size. Granted, it's make playing cards. And it's linen. So there's the difference. And I will say, it just goes to show the difference in cost when something can be backed by a mass market company, because this is like $19.99. And mine, through Make Playing Cards, which is an on-demand printing, is like $50, I think. This deck comes with 52 spreads, and mine comes with 58, I believe. So, now we have 4 cards. Okay, this one is a 5 card. Resources. How I care for my resources. How my resources provide care for me. Spirit. Where I need spiritual care. How I can give spiritual care to others. How that care can help me heal from the past. And how that care will help me move forward into the future. Mind. My mental state now. How I can care for myself in my current state, the consequences of not caring for my mind now, and where or who I can ask for help to care for mental health. I do, and just like I said when I was showing the book, I like the whole concept of this. I love that she put them on cards. I couldn't believe when I had come out with that idea. Actually, I came out with it a few years ago. Well, a couple years ago. Well, 2.5 years ago. I couldn't believe that nobody had actually come out with that idea yet. Because, I mean, people like cards for everything. Why not have an all spreads deck? Now, there was other decks like where you can build spreads, like the all spreads deck, but that was still just a single question on the card, so you would build your spreads, which is also an ingenious idea. And then there was the spread machine, or the spread machine deck. I have that, and I have the extensions for it. I love that also. But what gave me the idea 2.5 years ago was when I got the Modern Love deck by Ethany. She had a couple of cards in that were spreads. The whole card was a spread. I was like, oh my God, that's perfect. Why hadn't anybody thought of having a deck that's all spreads? So, hence my idea came about. And now I see that this person, sorry, I should have said, where's the name? Maybe it's on the back. David and Charles. It's published by David and Charles. Text by Chelsea Pippin Mizzy. And illustrations by Kara Hudson. Manufactured in China by Leo for David and Charles. Okay. And they have a website, davidandcharles.com. So I love the idea of putting them on cards clearly. And I love that there are different seasons in a person's life. When they're going through change, when growth is happening, when they need self-care, and how can they do that, and delving deeper into the shadow. So this could not be more perfect. Now, I'm not going to go into each one of these. Play, so care and play, or play and care. Friendship and care. Romance and care. Family and care. Conflict and care. That's a 1 card. Choice and care. Care and care. Oh, confidence. Do all the other ones have? Okay. So confidence and reflections. And if I remember right, these are all the same. Yep. Resources, spirit, mind, career, play, friendship, romance, family, conflict, choice, confidence, and reflections. I love this. Seriously, I love spread decks. I do. Yep, resources. So these are the main themes with each one of these sections. It just looks differently depending on, you know, what season you're in. So growth, or I'm sorry, intentions, resources, spirit, mind, career, play, friendship, romance, growth, conflict, choice, confidence, and reflections. So they're all the same. Same topics for each one of these sections. So, because I am going through self-care at the moment because of my accident, I'm going to draw one. The beautiful thing about this is, in a particular area of your life or season of your life, as it says here, whether you're going through change, a big change currently, which, I mean, I could go for that as well with the menopause and the aging. So there's always that. There's always growth. And there's always shadow work to be done. So, I mean, I'm in all 4 of these seasons at the same time, right? But I'm going to just pick the care for right now. But you can literally, you can shuffle it. We'll see which one comes up for me. Okay, so we got this 3 card. Play. Okay. So let's do, what do I have right close here? Ouch. The Baroque Tarot. I'll use that one. And you can use this all with Oracle as well, or you could use it Oracle and Tarot, or Tarot and Tarot, or Oracle and Oracle, whatever. Whatever your little heart desires. All right. So let's see. I'm just going to shuffle it really quick. I do love this deck. All right, so let's do the first question. Or you know what? I'm going to do something different today. Let's just shuffle it a couple of times. Now, I don't remember if I can even riffle this one. Oh, gosh, no. I can only waterfall this. It's too stiff for me. My hands are not strong enough for that, unfortunately. So this is all about play and care. Play and care. All right, play and care. Okay, so where I need more play in my life. That makes sense. How play helps me care for myself. One thing I can do to encourage play in my life. Okay. So, Queen of Coins. Where I need more play in my life. Maybe not being so serious about everything. Always worrying about my stability. So I need more play in just my regular, everyday life, I would say. Because being a cusp of Capricorn and Sagittarius, I go between Queen of Coins and Queen of Wands. However, with being an INFP, or INFJ, I'm a Queen of Cups. So, Queen of Coins is more like my practical side. So, where I need more play in my life is just not being always like so Virgo. You know what I mean? Not worrying so much, not being a worrywart. How play helps me care for myself. It can take me out of my negativity. So like when I'm feeling really down about something, or worried about something, I like to listen to a good book, read a good book, watch a good movie. Preferably, if I'm watching movies, either a romance novel that just completely takes me away, sweeps me off my feet, or a really good comedy that just makes me laugh my ass off. So, how play helps me care for myself. It would help me take away the negative, the worry and the negativity. So, one thing I can do to encourage play in my life. So in the things that I have to do, like dishes and laundry and stuff like that, I can turn on like YouTube videos, or I can listen to music and bebop around, or watch a comedy, or which I do those things, or I listen to a really good book while I'm doing my chores. So I can remember that. Try to make something fun out of it. Or make a game out of, like, some of my responsibilities. You know, or challenge myself, you know, to make a game out of it or something. And to find fun or adventure in it. So, that's just an example of one of them. So, I like, depending on what you are trying to focus on, you can shuffle or you can just find the best spread for that. So thank you for spending this time with me. Do you guys have the book? Do you like the idea of an all spreads deck that helps you? It just makes it easy just to have it right off to the side here. That is if you love spreads. And I absolutely adore spreads. So thank you for spending this time with me. And I'm sending you love always.